7:22.
Oh my god, dude. Y'all don't even know.
So I was reading the Duncan's Ritual of Freemasonry, and on these pages, and they're just talking about seeking the light and gaining more light and moving to the next level to get more light. And I just closed my eyes, didn't know what to do. 722, Quran, page 722, and it says,
This light illumines houses, with regard to which Allah has ordained that they be exalted and that his name be remembered in them.
therein do glorify him in the mornings and the evenings. I'm guessing in here, they say when you move to the third degree or whatever, you're seeking light, you're going from the east to the west to seek light, and then when you get to the third degree, they said it'd teach you to go to the east to get more light in Masonry. Anyways, I just jumped right into this too, and that was
Yeah.
okay, well, I don't think I can recreate that, but maybe I can. Well,
811.
kind of like 722, but not really. 811. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we're in Job. We are in Job. We're in Job. 811. 811. Job.
Are not the cords of their tent pulled up so that they die without wisdom?
Call if you will, but who will answer you? To which of the holy ones will you turn? Resentment kills a fool, and envy slays the simple. I myself have seen a fool taking root, but suddenly his house was cursed. His children are far from safety, crushed in court without a defender. The hungry consume his harvest, taking it even from among the thorns. And the thirsty pant after his wealth. For hardship does not spring from the soil, nor does trouble sprout from the ground. Yet man is born to trouble as surely as sparks fly upward. But if I were you, I would appeal to God. I would lay my cause before him. He performs wonders that cannot be fathomed, miracles that cannot be counted. He provides rain for the earth. He sends water on the countryside. The lowly he sets on high, and those who mourn are lifted to safety. He thwarts the plans of the crafty so that their hands achieve no success. He catches the wise in their craftiness, and schemes of the wily are swept away. Darkness comes upon them in the daytime. At noon they grope as in the night. Okay.
So, darkness comes upon them in the daytime. At noon they grope as in the night. Watch this.
Again, back to this. Back to where I have book park. Okay, hold on. Back one page. Bink. Watch this. Remember, let's just talk about darkness, and this jumped right into the illumination of the house. And this was already talking about illumination light, so look here. Where's that?
Okay. While the sun or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because there are few, those that look out the window be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets. So,
Wow, okay. That's all I'm gonna say. And if I was like at a comedy show, or I'd drop the mic or I'd slam it.
If I was really loaded and I had a mic and I was doing this, I'd smash it into the camera and break the camera.
Because I can't, how does that go? From light to darkness to darkness. Come on now. It's clear to me, light and darkness is a big problem, or a big thing that people think about. It's discussed many times.
Across all spirituality, apparently, lightness and darkness.
And I think the mistake that most human beings make is that they turn it to this, right? The light and the dark. They turn it to that. And they start using that to trick people and to fool the confused people. Now, the problem is like this, too. The problem is today, a lot of people shit upon religion. I get it. I kind of do, too. And I did for a long time. But what I'm talking about is, excuse me.
What I'm talking about is connecting with God and prayer.
And I think in order to not be fooled by the powers that be, who have been lying and tricking humanity, including our leaders in the United States, across industry and medicine and government and justice, just add it up, education, add them all up. our government is just as guilty. So with our government being just as guilty, right? And worldwide, so like, people need to begin to pray. And I'm gonna tell y'all something like this. I don't know if you don't just sit around and mumbo jumbo in your brain. I don't think you have to have some direction. It's like someone invites you to a party, right? What's the address? Well, motherfucker will give you the address or the GPS coordinates or whatever. Here's the directions right here. Here's directions. Here's directions. Here's directions or invitations, whatever you want to call them. Pick one, pick two, pick three, pick them all. I recommend picking one to start with. And I think it depends on who you are and who your background is as to what you're going to start with. The fact of the matter is,
God left lots of instructions given through human beings to us.
this is from human beings. This is from human beings. And this is from human beings, right? But divinely inspired, the words were given divinely to the human beings who put them together. Now,
People get into meditation.
and I like meditation. I basically consider meditation prayer. You're searching, you're looking when you meditate. Right? You're searching, you're looking. But what's the confirmation when you meditate? And I've never gone deep into meditation, so I couldn't tell you, but maybe you see the future and then you confirm it by seeing something. Like, you say, okay, tomorrow's the 20th. On the 20th, I will see a green rabbit with a blue Cadillac. I mean, I don't know, dude. But what I do for confirmation is I make my prayers, and these things, these books, give me confirmation. They give me the directions. They say, yep, you're on the right track. It's kind of like you're looking at a map, and you see you're watching the road on the map or whatever. And again, these days it's all electronic.
But back in the day, we looked on paper.
And so you look at it on the paper, you're okay, you pass a road, and you go, yep, right there's that road right there. So I'm going to just keep on going, so I'm going the right way. I'm going the right way. So you keep on going, you look again, you pass a road, you check, you go, yep, we're still in the right way. That's what religious, spiritual, holy texts are. Those are things to confirm what you're doing and to reinforce it and to give you guidance, invitations, and roadmaps, basically. Structure and framework. When you meditate, I don't know, maybe you have to have I don't know how to put it. But, anyways, I just, through going through those three books, those holy books, those books, I think I just showed y'all what I'm talking about. And if I didn't show you what I'm talking about, then you're that same person who, you know, your friend has a baby, they name the baby the most unusual name in the world, and then you see that name 10 times the very next day and you've never seen it before in your life.
Yet you still go, who cares? And that's what I'm getting at. You're not praying if you don't get it.
And so most people in modern world today, at least in the United States, I mean, most people work, like I'd say 2 jobs. Most people work 2 jobs. Men and women. Women now like to be equal to men. There's no men and women are unequal. We're different. But women want to be equal, and so women work as much as men, it seems, in the United States now. And so now,
we're all tired. Men and women are all tired.
and if you want to throw in kids into the mix, throw the children in, you're going to be more tired. And if you want to even be more tired, throw into the fact that most parents these days are single parents in the United States. So if you have your kid anywhere from 7 days a week to 5 days a week, you're exhausted too. You're working 2 jobs usually.
Unless you're lucky enough to have 1 job.
And you're so tired. And nowadays too, with Corona, your kids are home 24/7. So I don't know how people do this, but for me, I'm in the place I am in. And for me, I just confirmed it and I showed y'all. And if you're just catching me right now, someone just chimed in with the eyeball thing on the screen there, the one. So I guess somebody's watching, but watch what I just did 10 minutes ago in this video. When I went from book to book and prayed and got numbers and turned to the pages and they all coincided with the same words. I mean, same concepts. I mean, you can't make that shit up.
Well, if you planned it ahead of time, you could. I haven't planned shit. So, ain't no Wizard of Oz here.
Now, if I was to turn on all the lights in the room and show you my whole room, well, I guess I am a little bit of a Wizard of Oz, but I'm not going to show you my whole room.